I'm Adele Williams and I run the Green Wave Hair Workshop in South West Wales. Basically, at the moment, the hair industry are trying to look for ways they can recycle their waste. I recycle all the hair that I cut off while also using sustainable and ethical products. What I do is I gather hair donations and I sew the hair up into an absorbent mat that can then be used to soak up oil spills in the ocean and on land. So I get sent donations from hair salons, individuals, some hair extension companies and some companies like Dyson who test their products on hair. So the hair mats are really good at absorbing oil, so they can be used on oil spills on the ocean or rivers or on land. The main customers are going to be anyone that are using spill kits at the moment, so oil refineries, ports, boatyards, anywhere that uses an oil spill kit. So the process of making a mat is I start off with hair that's all broken up, and the longer pieces of hair I split up and I spread them out onto a tray. When the machine is then turned on, the needles are coming up and down, so I feed the hair through the machine and the needles will sew that first layer together, which is then called a scrim, which is the outside layer, which is all long hair sewn together. And then I feed it back through, stuff the mat full of hair that is maybe more matted together, and that will be like the filling to the mat. I feed that through a couple more times, meanwhile filling any gaps or holes, and then at the end fold it over, and then everything is encapsulated inside the mat then. So the finished product looks like about an inch thick absorbent mat. So it is about, the standard one I make is like a 2 foot by 2 foot mat, but they can be made to any length required, and that then is really absorbent when it comes to oil. So Green Wave is currently looking at expanding, trying to find some funding and partners then, so that we can make the mats on a bigger scale and get them out there and used productively in the oil industry.